back to my channel. There was this nice lady, Robin, who sent me a card, and she sent some really cute doodads too. I'll show you guys when I get home. And she sent a Target gift card for $25. And she wrote in her letter, her card, that she wants to see how many meals I can make at Target with 25 bucks. So Robin technically sponsored this video. So we are at a Target and we're gonna do this. We're gonna check it out. Oh, I have never grocery shopped at a Target, so this is new to me. Okay, we are back from Target. I spent $26.17. I went $1.17 over, but that was because the machine was ringing things up wrong. But I'm okay with it. $26.17, I'm okay with it. This is what I got. Now, I'm not used to shopping in Target. They didn't have many cheap things in my area. Some things were cheap. I tried to make do with what I could afford in that $25 budget, and I wanted to stretch it as much as I could. So I got this sack of red potatoes, 3 pounds, 5 bananas. They charge bananas by the banana. A bag of broccoli cuts, mixed veggies, carrots, 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese, honey wheat bread, tomato paste, peanut butter, pinto beans. I found a good deal on a pork roast, shoulder butt roast. We got some spaghetti, a pound of rice, 3 boxes of macaroni and cheese, and Sweet Baby Ray's. That is the cheapest barbecue sauce they had in that entire store. It was $2.39 or 29 cents. I can't remember. But I do have barbecue sauce at home, but I thought, since I'm going to be trying to make pork barbecue, and this is a big ingredient in pork barbecue, that I needed to include it in this price. It's not just a little squirt and I'm done. It's like a lot of this. So I went ahead and put it in the grocery budget. So this is what I got for $25 at my Target. Let's see how many meals I can come up with. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Today is the first day of the $25 Target meal plan. And we're going to make some lunch. I slept in today. Can you tell? Lord mercy. But let's get lunch going. Have you ever had a grilled peanut butter sandwich? Have you? This is your sign to try it if you haven't. Make your peanut butter sandwich just like normal. Just like normal. And then you're going to make it like a grilled cheesy. Okay, besties. Just gonna show you how mom.com a grilled peanut butter sandwiches. And lunch is done. We have grilled peanut butter sandwiches and bananas. I used 3 bananas amongst all 5 plates. So 5 meals down for Target. Woo!
What is it? What we got?
Grilled peanut butter sandwich. It's different down there.
Gotta have some milk.
Well, yeah, it's peanut butter.
Good.
But it be popping. The kids are not into recording right now, so that's why you see the Dusty do it and not them. But they'll be here for dinner. Okay, dinner for the Target challenge. I am going to season this pork shoulder up, and we're going to make some barbecued pulled pork. I'm just keeping the seasoning simple on it, and I'm going to cover all sides of this with onion powder, seasoned salt, ground paprika, garlic powder, and I'll show you the liquid smoke, the amount I'm putting there. But I'm going to season this up right fast. Now I want to take some liquid smoke, and I'm just going to put a couple of drops. This liquid smoke goes so far. If you keep this in your pantry, it'll last you forever and a day. And it's only like $1.50 a bottle. Now that's it. I'm just going to cook this on low for 8 to 10 hours. Yep, you heard me. I'm going to start out with 8, and I'm going to see what it looks like. And if it's not as tender as I want, I'll let it go for 2 more hours. Hello, besties. Okay. See this? See that? That is a barbecue. And it's done. And it only went for 7 hours, and it's fallen to pieces. Okay. What am I going to do for the side? But that's not finished yet. I got to put the barbecue sauce and everything on that. But let's discuss sides. I'm going to dice up some of these potatoes, and we are going to have some roasted potatoes roasted in the oven. So we're going to do that. And I think I want to take some of those fresh carrots that I got. Fresh carrots. I'm going to steam up some of these, and I'm not steaming up Collins because he hates the way they taste when they're cooked. He only eats them raw, so I'm going to give him some raw ones, and we're going to have some steamed ones. And that's going to be our dinner, but I got to finish this, so let's do that. See how she's just falling to pieces. I'm barely touching it. Nice. Okay. So I want to take this out, and I'm going to shred it up. I'm not going to use all of this, but we're going to put some of that barbecue sauce in it. I removed a lot of that juice, and I shredded it up with a fork. If you can see it without it fogging up. Okay, I shredded it up with a fork. Now I'm going to add some BBQ sauce. The amount of barbecue sauce you add is totally preference. Just whatever you like. Boop. Okay, I'm going to let this cook on high until the potatoes and the carrots are done. But I've not even started those yet, so let's get that going. I'm just putting my little steamer together. It goes on top of a regular pot, and I'm just going to steam the carrots in water. Easy peasy, no seasonings or anything.
Pretty good.
Thanks.
You're welcome. That's pretty good too.
It's got that Dano's on it that we got a long time ago. I forgot I had it, and I just found it in there.
That's some steamed carrot.
So, is meal good?
It is.
Thanks. Howdy besties, it's day 2 lunch, and I'm keeping it simple because we got a lot of errands to run today. We're doing some mac and cheese. We're just going to be using 2 of those boxes. Big old pot of mac and cheese. I made it with pasta water and a little bit of butter. And I'm not going to show it plated up because we're kind of in a hurry today. We got things we have to do. But yes, 5 meals here because everybody's getting a bowl of mac and cheese. Day 2, Target. We're going to do dinner. I'm going to use half of this bag of mixed veggies. I'm going to use most of this tomato paste except like this much. And we're going to be making some veggie spaghetti with cheese. I might bake it. I don't know. I haven't decided. We'll see. We'll see. I have my pot of water right here. And everybody already knows I'm impatient. I'm dumping it in the cold water and boiling it. Olive oil. This next part's totally optional. Use onion powder and garlic powder if you want. I had to mute right here because The Greatest Showman was playing in the background really, really loud. But I put some easy onion in there and some garlic. But you don't have to do that if you don't have it. I just always have it. You can use garlic powder or onion powder. Italian seasoning. Okay. I'm not using all of this. I'm going to leave probably 2 tablespoons and save it for something else. I'm going to take some pasta water. I'm going to add a couple pinches of salt, a couple peaches of pepper. I drained my pasta. Now I'm going to add that sauce that we made with the veggies. I took this much of the block of cheese. It's a little more than half. We're going to shred it in here so it can get all melty and cheesy. I'm so sorry. I had to mute here as well because apparently we was trying to play The Greatest Showman for the entire neighborhood.
I'm pretty good.
Thanks, homie. All right, Kaka, give the spaghetti a go. Now, be honest with everybody. Tell them if you like it or not, okay?
Okay. My food's good.
Oh, he fainted. Y'all can see my dirty dishes again. Here you go. This is what I have left over after day 1 and day 2. We have some of that barbecue pork left over. Almost a block of cheese, not quite. This much tomato paste, barbecue sauce, probably this much peanut butter, 1 box of mac and cheese, 2 bananas, almost a half a loaf of bread, a half a sack of taters, pinto beans, rice, broccoli cuts, half a bag, oops, carrot flew out, but a half a bag of the mixed veg. Did I say carrots? I can't remember. But this is what we have after 2 days. This is what we have after 2 days, 20 individual meals. Everybody, this is just a quick, simple lunch. Braden already took his. This is just a simple peanut butter sandwich with some banana on the side. And Colin, he got some of those carrots left over on the side. For dinner tonight, I'm going to be making some pinto beans, but not just some regular pinto beans. We're going to be doing kind of like a baked bean type thing, and I'm going to put that leftover barbecue pork in the beans. This is going to be bomb.com, so let's get these going. Okay, we are going to pick through our beans. We're going to pick out all the bad ones, and we're going to wash and rinse these. A couple of examples of the gross ones that you find in a bean bag. This is why you need to really pick through your beans. Just putting my beans in the crock pot. I'm just going to let these go all day. You know, I normally do it. I swear this is clean. That's just like, it's just a stain. Anyways, you guys see me normally make my beans in the Instant Pot. But I'm just going to let these go all day. The rest of that tomato paste, I'm going to be putting it in this. We have the beans with the tomato paste. And I'm going to use the rest of this barbecue sauce in here too. I filled this bottle up halfway with water so I could shake the rest of that barbecue out. I mean, I'm going to have to put water in the beans anyway, so I did that to make sure I got all of it, most of it anyways. I added a half a cup of unpacked brown sugar, a teaspoon of onion powder, and garlic powder. Now I'm going to put a couple pinches of salt and a couple pinches of pepper. Now I'm going to add about 5 cups of water. There's 5 cups. I'm just going to stir it up, and I'm going to cook this on low for 8 hours. And when it has like an hour and a half left, I'm going to add that leftover barbecue pulled pork. When these had an hour and a half left, I put in that leftover pork barbecue. What it look like. Well, this is what she looks like. I'm sorry, but there they are, and they're bomb.com. My little booger butt, how is it?
That's pretty good.
My judgmental child says it's pretty good. Lunch today is going to be really easy. I'm making the last thing of mac and cheese, and I'm going to add the broccoli to it. I'm just making up the mac and cheese. By the way, Colin is not getting broccoli in his mac and cheese. He's getting raw carrots on the side. Here's Colin's. I took his mac and cheese out before I put broccoli in, and he gets the raw carrots. Now, this is going to bulk it up quite a bit. Yes, 1 box of mac and cheese can be stretched for a whole family of 5 for lunch. We have small lunches. We usually just eat larger dinners. And this is going to be bomb. Everybody but Kylan loves broccoli and cheese. So, there we go. And here's Kylan's. There she is. Simple and nummy.
Good.
What's up, y'all? So we have a little leftovers from those beans last night, so that's gonna compile together tomorrow for lunch. We're doing fried rice. We love fried rice. Keeping it simple. Fried rice it is. I'm cooking my rice in my rice cooker that someone sent me. And to you, you know who you are. Thank you. So, I put the whole pack of rice in here. I'm going to fill it up with water the way you're supposed to. So she won't stick to each other too much because I don't want this to be sticky rice because I want to fry it. I'm putting a little squirt of oil in there because I want this to be chicken-esque. I'm putting some of my powdered chicken bouillon. About 2 tablespoons. Okay. Let's cook her. I've said this a couple of dozen times probably, but this chicken bouillon powder, the beef, the tomato, this should be a pantry must-have. This can help all your food taste 1,000 times better when you don't have money to go spend on other things, other seasonings. This stuff is amazing. You may notice in this video that I'm using pantry items. That is because I encourage all of you to please start an emergency pantry. Spices, oils, common pantry things like pasta, rice. I mean, that's not a pantry item that I use, but I urge all of you to have things in an emergency pantry. If you don't know how to start one, I will leave links down below so you can see what I suggest is a good starter. Because when you're having one of these tight weeks to where you can only spend $25 on food, you can have things to help stretch your meals. You don't have to buy spices. You don't have to buy oils. And this stuff lasts for months. Months. So it can really help you in tough times if you have spices, oils, things like that. And you also may notice no breakfast. It's because I wanted to keep this video 100% realistic because we only eat breakfast like once a week. Our stomachs just aren't awake early in the morning. We don't get hungry until around lunchtime. And the rice is done. I'm just going to let it chill out here while I get everything else going. Little bit of oil. The rest of these frozen veggies. Some garlic powder. By the way, that was that easy onion I put in there. So I got a comment on one of my other videos kind of like this the other day, and they said, why do YouTubers not count their pantry items in with what they're spending? Because it's not really $25, it's more than that. Okay, all I spent was 25 bucks. This shows you the importance of having an emergency pantry. And those seasonings last you for months and months. If you divided what you use, it wouldn't be pennies. If you use a pinch of garlic powder and you bought that whole bottle for 98 cents, if you divide that by how much you used, it's not even a penny. This is just to show you the importance of an emergency pantry with seasonings, oils, things like that. A little bit of soy, just a couple drops. Now I'm going to add my rice. People say it's better if you use leftover rice. I find that it's harder to separate if it's cold. But you know, you do you. I want to put in some reduced sodium soy sauce. Garlic powder. Phew. Just fry this up. And this is bomb.com. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It was amazing. I love fried rice. Anyways, we could probably eat fried rice every single day. Yeah. I'm going to give it a go. By the way, everybody, adding that chicken bouillon to the rice makes it smell and taste like chicken fried rice.
I love it. Ooh, that's really good.
And this is what we have left. We have half of the sack of potatoes, a little less than half of the cheddar cheese, some carrots, a little less than half of the peanut butter, 3 slices of bread, and that much of the barbecue beans. Last day lunch, we have open face peanut butter sandwiches. I cut up the rest of the cheese into little cubes, and we're having the rest of those carrots. And you'll notice there's only 3 plates today. That's because Ryder and Brayden are with my mama. So I didn't have to make them lunch today, so 3 meals today. And cube cheese is like bomb.com. Anyways, there we go. Easy, simple lunch. Perfect. How do we like this little lunch? Colin closed his peanut butter sandwich. But simple, simple.
This is my favorite.
I know you love peanut butter. I cut up your cheese the way you like it. It is the last dinner of the $25 Target video. What am I going to do? Because I used all the bread for Dusty and mine and Colin's lunch. Used all the carrots. And I chopped up the rest of that cheese. So what am I going to do? Wait, let me show you. Sorry, that was weird. Let me show you what I'm going to do. We have leftover barbecue pork beans. And I have this half a sack of taters. And this is just going to be a simple leftover night for the beans. I'm just going to reheat them. And I'm going to slice up these potatoes and I'm going to roast them with a little bit of seasoning. So, easy peasy. I'm going to probably use garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. And that's it. Easy peasy dinner. You see some of these have eyes. We're just going to cut them off. Totally fine if they have eyes. Just cut them off. You can even eat them, I guess. Hey, now I'm going to wash them. They're washed, so I'm going to season them up. A little olive oil to help the seasoning stick. I'm going to use some garlic powder. I'm just going to use the rest of this, whatever's left in it, because it's almost empty. Ground paprika, some salt, and some pepper. I was going to use onion powder, but I don't want to dig it out of the back of my cabinet. I'm going to cook these babies on 400 for about 30 minutes, or maybe I'm going to keep a check on them to see how soft they get. Everybody's beans are getting individually heated up, so I don't have to dirty up more dishes than I need to. So I'm using the microwave for that, and the potatoes are done. And there we go. Last dinner of this $25 budget. Howdy. Well, here's the plate. Dusty's doing the taste test. I'm sorry. I salted yours. Dusty likes a lot of salt. I don't know if I gave it enough.
Good. Thank you.
And you usually don't like leftovers. Yeah. I love you. Thank you. All right. I did it. 48 meals total on $26 at Target. It's pretty cool if you ask me. Pretty cool. I hope this gave you some ideas. if you're wanting to save money for something, you got a tight week, I hope this inspires you to go see what you can do at your local grocery store. Maybe you can go further than I can. That would be cool. Remember, this is to help people get through temporary situations. And all of this food was more than enough for us. It kept our stomachs full, and that is the goal. We want to keep the hunger pains at bay. All right. We're fighting food insecurity. Nobody deserves to go hungry. And if you are facing food insecurity, I said that word. Could you please, pretty please do me a favor and go talk to your local churches or your local food banks, your friends, neighbors. Please ask for help. Do not be ashamed. Everybody goes through a tough time, and you deserve to have your tummies full when you lay down in bed at night. Okay, so I helped Dusty edit his videos, and like his words are like starting to get into my brain. All right. Anyways, I love y'all. Remember, be
Until
kind.
next time.
Stop. That is not my go-to. My go-to is this. Can you see that? Be positive. Be kind. Be happy. And I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.